to my channel. I am Adorkable Rachel, and today we are introducing a new segment called Rachel Remembers, where I analyze something from my childhood and possibly yours, so let's just hop into it. Well, it's the Halloween season, if you haven't noticed. So today we're going to look at a TV special that, as of last week, actually celebrated its 50th anniversary since its first airing. Whoa, what? And since then, it has been broadcast every single year around Halloween. That TV special is, of course, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And I know that you've seen it too, so don't act like I'm too young or too old to remember this. The special aired less than a year after the original Christmas special, so clearly the producers were trying to put together a decent holiday follow-up after the success of the previous one. I've always loved the Peanuts characters and their specials, so yeah, of course I remember watching this every year. The focus this time around is not so much on Charlie Brown, but it's actually focused on his friend Linus, who believes in the Great Pumpkin, who I guess to Linus is kind of like the Santa Claus of Halloween because he brings toys to all the good boys and girls of the world. I think you got some holidays mixed up there, Linus. Oh, and Linus is the only one that believes in him. No one else does. Why exactly is it Charlie Brown is the one who always gets picked on? I remember this special especially getting me in a super autumn mood because it starts off with very simple touches of the season. Eating an apple that's fallen, kicking a pile of leaves, and of course, pumpkin carving!
You didn't tell me you were gonna kill it!
And while all of this is going on, the background has a lot of beautiful fall colors, with hues of orange, brown, red, green. Just all these little things that we identify with autumn but never really appreciate when we're kids. And then of course the memorable title sequence with all the really cool Halloween imagery. Only a minute in and already we feel like a kid getting ready for Halloween again! Yay! So what exactly is it about this special that we remember so much but also makes us come back to it year after year? It's interesting because when you think about it, this Halloween special doesn't really have a lot of your typical Halloween special tropes. For one, it's not scary. There isn't any villain or monster or anything that's out to get them. No. They saved that for Robot Chicken.
You should let the Great Pumpkin eat you!
Instead, the special takes a lot of time to focus on things that just kind of remind us of Halloween. I already mentioned the autumn atmosphere, but there's also a lot of other things that pop up, like Charlie Brown raking leaves, costumes, trick-or-treating, and a very simple yet kind of elaborate Halloween party. There's not really a plot or a conflict resolution of any kind that ties into any of this. It just kind of reminds us of what it's like to be a kid at Halloween. And it does a pretty good job of capturing what it's like to be a kid at Halloween in the 1960s. I mean, look at how less complicated their costumes are. Man, I guess this special was kind of ahead of its time. I mean, look, a lot of the kids are dressed as condoms for Halloween. Also, listen to some of the stuff that these kids get.
I got a popcorn ball. I got a fudge bar.
I got a pack of gum.
I got a quarter. Boy, I got 3 cookies.
Wow, this special is so pre-1980s. And it doesn't really tie into anything, but this was the first instance where we saw Snoopy as the World War I flying ace fighting off the Red Baron. And I don't really know why this was included or what makes it so memorable, but it really is an interesting piece of animation. One where we get to see Snoopy's imagination as he pretends to fight off the enemy. I could be wrong, but I really feel like this is padding on some level because they really do go out of their way to put this in there when these moments really have nothing to do with anything. And this is not the only special to do it. They do this kind of thing in a lot of specials. It just seems like more of an excuse to get Snoopy on screen because he really is one of the most beloved characters. Oh, I get it now. So like I mentioned, the conflict resolution, if you can even call it that, is more focused on Linus and his big obsession with the Great Pumpkin. When you look deep into it, here you have a kid who believes wholeheartedly in something he's never witnessed himself, and the other kids don't just not believe him, they criticize Linus and try to bring him down because of it.
Has the Great Pumpkin been by?
But regardless, Linus still believes in this unseen being and insists that he's gonna show up.
He'll come here because I have the most sincere pumpkin patch and he respects sincerity.
You know, as an adult, I'm starting to sense some religious undertones in this simple Halloween special. And from the research I did, apparently this quasi-religious theme comes from Charles Schulz, the comics creator, who, according to him, thought it was insanely important to believe in your own beliefs and to not let others make you think otherwise. Actually, Charles Schulz was insanely good at creating dialogue that sounded like they should be coming from an adult, but still believable enough that these kid characters could say them too. And remember, these are kid actors in all of these specials, so give them huge credit for bringing life into these mature words. And another hidden theme in this plot is kind of the message that we all have things that we enjoy, so why do people constantly try to bring us down for enjoying them?
Not again! Writing a letter to a stupid pumpkin? You make me the laughing stock of the neighborhood. You better cut it out right now or I'll pound you.
Why can't I just enjoy the things that I want to enjoy? Why can't you just let me enjoy them? Why do you try to tease me and bring me down? What did I ever do to you? And I guess that is a pretty important lesson for kids, but interestingly enough, Linus is let down by the Great Pumpkin in the end, because everything that he was, for lack of a better word, preaching about doesn't actually happen. Linus never meets the Great Pumpkin, yet in the end he still goes on about how he is definitely real. So I guess the message is, even if your prophecy doesn't come true, just blindly believe anyway? Well, actually that's kind of the genius of this special. Unlike a lot of Peanut specials, this one does leave you with more questions than answers. Most of the time in life, there's no clear answers when it comes to religion or whether it's okay to let people believe what they want to believe. And something like this does make you debate with yourself on what is the right thing in the end. And I love it when material that's meant for kids does that to you. That, in my mind, is what really makes this special so memorable. Linus believes in the Great Pumpkin despite there being no evidence to its existence. It's both inspiring and kind of pathetic at the same time. Or, I don't know, maybe it's just a clever way to let kids know that, you know what, a lot of things in life that you believe in, it's gonna turn out they're fake in the end. Santa Claus? Yeah, good luck figuring that one out, kids. Disappointment, slowly killing us inside one day at a time. Honestly, I don't remember if I still believed in Santa Claus or not when I first watched this special, but I think I felt bad for Linus more than anything. Just imagine 8-year-old me being all like, dude, what's wrong with you? Where did you get this insane logic? Something else that I personally give this special huge credit for is that it didn't really try to do a better job than the Christmas one. Christmas specials tend to have very common themes when it comes to the morals, you know, whether it be about kindness or goodwill towards men or family or what Christmas is really about. Thank you again, Linus. But when it comes to the theme of Halloween, there really is no moral. It's really just a fun holiday that gives kids an excuse to dress up and beg for candy. I think the producers knew that and decided that the best thing they could do was just kind of put all these different things that make Halloween great and memorable and just miraculously make it work into a 25-minute special. Now, if you want to find out more history about Halloween, then might I suggest the Halloween tree. And even though there's no specific moral besides the debate of the religious undertones, I still like that Lucy comes around and retrieves the exhausted Linus from the pumpkin patch at the end, despite the fact that she was hella annoyed by his belief system. Just goes to show, we may not agree with all people on certain subjects, but they're still people and they deserve our respect and appreciation. So in the end, everything comes full circle. Or full pumpkin. But unfortunately, Charlie Brown is still the butt end of every joke, and doesn't get any validation for the abuse he's put through in this special.
Hey, I got a package of gum.
I got a rock.
God damn it, why can't this poor kid get a break? It goes without saying, this is one of the best Halloween specials ever broadcast. From the memorable Halloween-esque imagery to the unexpected religious undertones that make us question our own beliefs.
There are 3 things I have learned never to discuss with people: religion, politics, and the Great Pumpkin.
So those are my thoughts and memories and what I took away from the special over the years. Now my question this time around is, what did you guys remember about this special? Go ahead and leave your comments below. Let me know your memories and what this special means to you. Please be sure to like and share. And if you're new and like what you saw here, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a safe and happy Halloween, and as always, please be sure to keep checking back for more Adorkable videos coming out real soon. Bye, Adorkable!